everyone, so my name is Erica. I am 24 years old. I am from California, and this is my first YouTube video. And as my first YouTube video, I kind of just wanted to give you an introduction of who I am. And yes, this video will be titled My Advice to You for 2020 is. Because I feel, and everybody else feels the same way, everybody else has been through a lot this past decade. But I can honestly say this past decade has been such an emotional roller coaster for me. And it's been from going down to like deep depression, to almost committing suicide, to learning how to love myself, to building that relationship with myself, but not only with myself, but building that relationship with God. And not only saying I believe in God, but I also trust God now. I remember telling myself a few years back saying, oh yeah, I believe in God. But it's like, one thing is believing. The other thing is trusting. You can believe in something. You can believe in fairy tales. But it's like, do you trust it? So that's one of the things that I have constantly been working on. It's been quite a challenge because every once in a while when I get anxious, I'd be like, oh my goodness, like, what's going on? And then I'm like, okay, I need to take a deep breath and know that God is taking care of me and that I will be fine. So let's start off with relationship. This is for men and women. Building the relationship with yourself is something so important. It's something that it's important prior to even getting into a relationship with someone else. I wish that's something that my parents or family members would have taught me at a younger age, rather than there's family members or there's people out there that would be like, you're too young to be in a relationship. You're too young to have a boyfriend. You're too young to have a girlfriend. Like, what do you know about relationships? And to be honest, yes, we're at that age where we're really young to experience these things, but we learn from them. But one thing that I've truly learned from my past relationships is that the relationship I have with myself is more important than the relationship I have with the other person. Because once I start building that relationship with myself, the relationship I have with the other person doesn't go as like a downfall. If I know there's something wrong with the relationship, I'd have enough courage to be like, I'm going to stop this here, let go, and accept it and let go, and just move on with my life. And I feel that's very important. And males and females go through this. So I feel that this should be something to keep in mind before getting into anything. Learn how to love yourself. Loving yourself is not an overnight thing. It's not like you go to sleep and, oh my goodness, I am in love with myself. No, it's not like that. And it does not work that way. After 8 years or 9 years, I can finally truly say I'm in love with myself. And it's taking me a while to say that, because a year ago, I could have not said that. 3 years ago, I could have not said that. I have felt lost in my life before. I have felt depressed in my life before. My life has not been easy. I've made so many mistakes in my life, just like everyone else does. But I have learned from them and I have grown from them. And the only way to move on is to every day just accept the situation and let go of things you cannot control anymore. And a lot of people have trouble with that because we live in a society where we're just trying to control every single little thing. We're trying to control other people's situation, other people's reactions. We're trying to control other people's health, depression. But then who's taking care of us while we're trying to control all these other things? No one's taking care of us. So we have to be able to take care of ourselves and provide for ourselves first before trying to help the other person. One of my friends once told me that, how do you expect to help the other person when you haven't helped yourself first? And that was really deep. And I remember him telling me that. And I didn't want to listen then because I was really naive. And just like all of us, we are all really naive in this life. We lie to ourselves. We tend to bring ourselves down. we're naive towards our parents, and our parents are naive towards us as well. Vice versa. It goes both ways in life. But when he told me that, I was just like, okay, so I thought about it, and now that that whole relationship is over, it's like, it's true. How was I supposed to take care of someone else if I wasn't taking care of myself? Nobody was taking care of my own happiness. I looked at myself in the mirror and I just felt lost every single day. I didn't recognize who I was. I didn't recognize myself at all. Yeah, you would have seen Erica on the streets or saying hi or smiling, but I was not smiling like I am now. When I smile now, I smile with more confidence. And that's been something that's been really beautiful for me, because not a lot of people can do that. And when you look at yourself in the mirror, it's like you have to be real with yourself. You have to be true to yourself. Nobody else is going to be true to you. You have to be willing to be true with yourself before you expect for anyone else to come into your life and be like, no, you're this, or point out things about you. Know who you are. Know yourself. One thing that also stood out is someone once told me that I should go to a rave to go find myself, which I find that very really a rave. Like, yes, partying is fun, right? But I found myself by getting closer to God. I found myself by doing more therapeutic things. 3 years ago, I decided to go to therapy on my own will. And if it wasn't for me going to therapy, I feel like I would have been a wreck right now. I would not be talking to you guys. I would not be filming this YouTube video. And I would not be calling it Erica's Perspective. And yes, that is the name of my YouTube channel. So I am thankful for everything that I have been through. And as this journey continues, I hope that all of you know that you deserve to be happy. You deserve to be successful. The other topic that I would like to touch on is follow your dreams. If you have a gut feeling that something is going to work out, or that something's going to be for the best of you, and your parents don't believe you, your family discourages you all the time and tells you like, why are you gonna go do that? And looks at you weird, all you have to do is go to your room and put in the work. You've got the talent. I don't think there's not a single person in this world that does not have talent. You have a talent. Find it. Look for it. Don't settle for less. Be true to yourself. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that want to see you grow and want the best for you. And don't try or pretend to be someone you are not. Because when you try to be someone you are not, or you try to be like your friends, you're not unique anymore. You're just trying to be other people. And we already live in a society like that. So why do we want to go follow other people? Be yourself. That's the best thing you can do. But be yourself, but be nice. Be kind to others. Life is not about this whole darkness. No, there's beauty in this life. And life is all about perspective. Life is amazing. Life is beautiful. And there's times where like if you can't control a situation, look at it from a different point of view. Look at it at a different angle. Okay? Math exists. I mean, it's still a 360-degree angle. I believe it's 360 degrees. Not too sure. But I'm positive it's 360 degrees. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you're a math major. And that is it. So subscribe to my channel. if you want to see more vlogs, and like and go ahead and comment on what you wanted to see next. And like I said, Erica's perspective, so go ahead and join. Thank you.